Family's gonna pay for our baby's christening. I couldn't believe it when I heard it. I almost dropped my phone in the toilet, but they're gonna pay for Charlotte's christening.
I'm sorry, what?
No, I know, it's crazy. But I guess they felt bad about what happened. You know, it was awful, almost sent me to jail. And family stuff, right? But it's our family church. So it only makes sense that they would help out this way, right?
Okay, understood, got it. But they are going to only, they're only gonna pay for the church part, correct? Because I know it's their church, and the price for it is hefty. So they're only covering that, right?
Oh, that's the thing. I know the church is like $400, so I'm grateful for that to begin with. That's awesome. Can't believe it. But they're also gonna cover the party. I couldn't believe that either.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, come on, sweetheart. Tell me what's on your mind. Remember, we're not arguing, we're happy. We can talk to one another. There's no walls. There's no landmines to navigate. What's on your mind?
I'm blown away that they want to do that. That's amazing. Never have I experienced something like that. Even my mom wouldn't just outright cover everything. But if they cover everything, what am I throwing? You know, I would feel weird throwing a party when they're paying for it. You know what I mean? There's nothing for me to throw at that point.
Be hard. You don't have to worry. You can plan the entire thing. Everything is covered. It's just your sandbox. You don't even have to worry about covering the alcohol.
Alcohol?
Yeah. The venue that they got, it's got an open bar and it's fully covered with whatever they're gonna pay. They didn't really give me details about the venue price and those logistics because I guess they just wanted to tell me that they're doing it. But yeah, there's an open bar at the venue.
Venue? Like, they're gonna pay for an entire venue? I didn't really want a huge thing for the christening. You know what I mean? I thought we were just gonna keep it simple.
Okay, but if we're being offered, right? Why not just have a big one? You know, usually people do small things when they can't do what they want to do. Now, we can do whatever we want for Charlotte in terms of the christening. The christening was such a, you know, tricky thing for us, right? Now it doesn't have to be. It can be a joyous thing.
Because I guess I just always imagined us throwing Charlotte a big birthday party for her first birthday. You know, I wasn't really planning on a huge just baptism.
We can still throw a crazy big first birthday. We'll do that. You and me. That'll be all us. But this, they're offering. So again, our sandbox, we do what we want to do, and it's like it's being funded, produced.
Okay, I don't want an open bar at my daughter's baptism. I don't want an open bar. I don't want that type of party.
Sweetheart, you're probably thinking of like baby shower. How are we gonna have a party at 7 p.m. with no alcohol? You know what I mean? It just doesn't feel right.
7 p.m.? This thing is already planned, Brian. From what you're telling me, you have the church, you have the venue, you have the open bar set up, you have the time. Everything's been planned. I didn't even get it. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative. But it would have been nice to have a little input.
It's not already planned. There's still so many things that need to be ironed out and planned and structured, you know, and I know you're gonna knock that out of the park.
Like, what is there left for me to plan? The table centerpieces? I can't even think of any other examples.
I can tell you're taken back by all this. You're a little shocked. It's not what you were expecting. And I can tell you're not on board. So, I'm gonna just tell them no. And that's no big deal. I'm not upset. We don't have to turn this into something big. I'll just tell them no. Leave it at that. We'll pay for the church. We'll have the christening, one of those small pizzeria back rooms or whatever, and I'm good with whatever you want to do.
We will discuss this at a later date. Please do not mistake my hesitation for ungratefulness. Really, it's incredible that they're offering to do all that for us. Really, without even meeting me or the baby.
Sweetie, I'm just trying to accommodate you. I'm just trying to avoid conflict, and I want you to be happy. I don't want you to feel pressured in anything. It's completely fine. There's a place down the block from us. They got like dollar slices. I'm sure they have a deal on party rooms. We can look into that.
No, don't tell them no right away. How about I don't know, just don't tell them anything yet. How about that? Can I just say something without you getting upset? You know what? I feel like that question's asked a lot. So I'm gonna do something different. And I'm gonna say no. You can't. There are a lot of moms out there, a lot of parents, that want to throw their child anything. Whether it's a christening, a birthday party, whatever. And they don't have the money to do it. It's hard. Especially after the pandemic. Everyone raised their prices in terms of venues and everything. So these people are offering to pay for everything. It's coming off just a little bit ungrateful. I get where you're coming from, but I don't think that anyone's going to sympathize. The whole thing feels like it was planned without me. Without meeting me, without meeting Charlotte. The venue's picked. The time is picked. They have an open bar. And I'm trying not to I'm trying to tell myself maybe I am overreacting, but I honestly feel like I'm not even going to be invited to this thing. Do you know what I mean? Right, but for you to get so defensive and jump the gun and feel powerless so quick, you haven't even met them yet. I know, we all know the uncle probably has his issues, but the rest of them, you can't condemn them yet. Exactly though, Mom. Don't you see, like, I did not meet them for them to offer all of it. I don't know, it just, maybe because of what I guess I just feel like it's a power move. I think that because your ex-in-laws were the way that they were, and your ex-husband was, I think you're just on edge and you're a little scared that you're walking into another psychotic family. But I just think maybe they got a deal, or it's their family church, maybe they know the people at the venue. Okay, even if the priest said, hey, your family, you don't have to pay the church for the baptism. And then let's say they had a connection to a venue and they had a bartender or something and they got a nice deal. Deal or not, please just consult with me. So now are you, like, upset with Brian over this? No, I'm not, because there's a difference between him and Joey. Joey would get angry at me if I, didn't like this idea or something. And he would, I don't know, Joey. But Brian is just excited, and he thinks that he has the deal of a lifetime, and he thought that he was giving me this grand gift that we don't have to worry about money when it comes to the baptism, but I don't know, I just don't think he sees it yet. And I think he does. He said he would tell them no, but still, I don't know. Well, look, forget all that for a second. If you do have this big shindig, and it becomes a big party like that, I do think that you should fix things with your sister. Like, okay, Mom, I should have just called you on the phone so I could just hang up. Because I don't want to talk about that.
You know how I get when there's a dance floor. No matter what the occasion, whether it's my daughter's christening or not, if there's a dance floor, I'm doing the worm. Look, I'm just happy that you're gonna be able to make it and stuff. Yeah, we have some loose details ironed out. I just have to make sure that Miranda's comfortable with, our family paying for all this stuff. I think she'll come around, but I just can't wait to see you, Anthony.